Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Pierre Clownery, and welcome back to the stream. I hope you're all doing well today. Ooh. It is hard working on just one screen. Ooh, sorry. So, today, we're back again with another art stream. I am not sure what we're drawing today, but we're just gonna relax, enjoy ourselves, really. I'm actually really excited today. There's a surprise happening later tonight that I'll share with you later once I get once we get like a little bit farther into stream. I'll let you guys know what's gonna be happening for the evening after stream. I'm very excited, actually. I was ooh, I drew a blank. I was what are words? Words exist. I have like half of my headphones off because I'm like saving battery for the other one for later, but I have my washer is going off right now, and it's a little it's a little distracting. I want to get like a head start on like house cleaning because I don't particularly enjoy spending my entire weekend cleaning. Although I do tend to use my weekends for cleaning. But I do my best to get a head start. I missed it. Oh. I was I don't know, I tend to talk to myself a lot in the morning. And I was doing this yesterday. But I ended up talking. I don't know why, but I had like remembered something that had occurred a couple times in my life, and it's mostly like I'm. It's not that I struggle. Well, it's not that I struggle to talk with people, but because I have kind of become a bit of a social butterfly in the past couple years, but I don't like when strangers approach me or ask me things. Like I used to live in a city, and like it was like a touristy area, and people would like stop me and they would ask me to take their picture, and I hate when people do that. Even if you're like it's always like tourists, and not that there's anything wrong, because obviously they want someone to take their photo, but also I'm not good at taking people's photos. I'm not a photographer. I remember one time when I was like really young. I was like a teenager, but I went on vacation with my family once. We went to like Disney, and I was like at that age where I'm a moody jerk, and I like ended up like splitting off from my family for a couple hours. But while I was like walking back to meet up with them, this family stopped me, and they were like, "Can you take our picture?" And they just shoved the phone in my hand, and I'm like, "No." I couldn't say no because they had already shoved their stupid phone. No, was it a phone? It was either a phone or it was a camera. And I hate it too because like people have different types of cameras, and I'm afraid of pressing the wrong button and I'm gonna like destroy it. Oh god. And out of like panic, not only was like I a jerk at like that age, but I was also like pure panic, pure anxiety. And I remember that like I just kept pressing the button that they told me to, that takes the picture, but like I also have like shaky hands too. I can't keep a camera balance when I take photos, which is why I like start freaking out when someone asks me to take a photo of them. There was I just remember the one photo, it was all like blurry and I was like freaking out so bad. I'm like, oh no, I don't wanna hold up these people anymore, but they want me to take a picture, but I messed up the picture so bad, so I shouldn't even be like taking these photos for them. And now and the photo was just so bad, and I'm like, okay, here's your camera. And I just gave it to like the mom or something, and I sped walked away. Oh, oh. When I was thinking about that and I didn't like it. Another time that this had happened was was oh god, what was it? It was kind of recent. It was like in the summer. I had I had gone out with someone and we were hanging out and they were showing me around this place I was like visiting because I was like going there for like a show, but I wasn't very familiar with the area. And I went with them, and while we were walking, this like couple stopped us, but they stopped me specifically, and they're like, can you take our picture? And honestly, the area was not that like it wasn't like as photogenic. Like it was cute, but it was kind of roady looking, so it wasn't like, oh, you sure you want me to take your picture here? You could see like the street where we're on. You could see like the water at the end of the street, although we were like a couple blocks up. But it still wasn't like, it was like crowded. It wasn't like compositionally, it wasn't like a great spot, I think. I hated it, and I'm like, oh. I took their dumb photo and I just gave them back their phone. And I'm like, here you go. Stop talking to me. Oh, I don't mean to sound negative, but it's just like I grew up in a place where like people just don't talk to you in the street. Like, don't talk to me. Don't interact with me. Just please leave me alone. If people ask me like for directions, I'm like, I don't know where anything is either. I just like go to like the places I know where to go. I'll explore once in a while, but other than that, what am I drawing? I don't even know what I'm drawing. Hold on. I was thinking about that. What else? I was thinking about like the phone thing, and then I was thinking about what else. I think I like ended up thinking about like other things that just things I like feel like are anxiety inducing. But I feel like the phone, like just people in the street asking me questions, being just approached. Oh, there was this one time I was with my mom and we had gone out to a park and I was what was it? I had like lost something in the park. And so I had to like go get it. And then my mom said she was gonna like wait for me outside of the park. So after I had gotten the thing, like I made my way back to my mom where she said she was gonna wait for me. And she wasn't there. And I kept trying to call her and she wouldn't answer. And then she eventually did, but then she told me that like she decided to go look for me because I guess I was apparently taking too long, and she and I was like I got upset. I think this is still around that same like time where I was kind of like a moody-ish teenager or something like that. But I was God, what was it? I was just sitting there. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll wait for you outside of the park. And I'm just sitting there. And all of a sudden, like maybe like 5 minutes, this woman walks up to me and she was like, oh, I feel like a what was it? I can't remember what she said, but she was like a psychic or like a yeah, like a psychic. She told me like, "Oh, I'm a psychic. I felt like this energy from you. Like I feel like we were destined to like this is meant to happen right now or something like that." And obviously, I was young, so like I'm not gonna I grew up in the age of like stranger danger, which is like, please don't talk to me. I don't know you, lady, get away from me, and things like that. And but the thing was like, I didn't. It's not that I wasn't aware. It's just that I was just like, oh, because I'm just like, I guess like the awkwardness part kind of started hitting, where it's just like, oh, hi. Hello. Oh, I'm like, oh, really? You think this is a connection? And then she like introduced herself, and then I was like, oh, she happened to have the same like name as my mom, and that was like kind of crazy. That was like the only crazy thing about it. And then she wanted to give me like a palm reading, but I totally felt like because like the thing is like I'll be like an idiot and I'll probably like respond back to these people, but the thing is also like I know not to get scammed, so it's like a win-lose scenario kind of. But like so like I don't know, she wanted to give me like this tarot reading, or she wanted to read my palm or something, and I'm like, oh, I'm okay, thank you. And she was like offering, and the thing is like I hesitated as well, because I think she was talking about like she was gonna give me a free tarot reading, and then like if I wanted something else, like I could like contact her or like use her business. And she gave me like a card, and she like went off, she like left, and I was just sitting there, and I'm like, oh. And yeah, that's why I just don't like people talking to me. And it's not to say that I don't want to make friends with people, but like there's a time and a place, and it sure as hell is not when I'm alone. Or if you're asking me to take your photo. It's just not it. Hmm. I was also God, what was it? Oh god. It's funny when like I forget half the things that happen to me in a day, or like organizing my thoughts. And I don't know if it's because I basically do these streams in the evening. It's not late, but it's like, have I expended all my energy that I just have goldfish brain and I don't remember anymore? And then I'm definitely more funnier in the morning than I am in the evening. Uh, because the thing is, like, I write notes about things sometimes, and like things I just like remember, because like I just remember things like for no good reason, honestly. Like I just not even, I feel like if I say reminisce, that's just gonna make me sad, sound like a sad individual. But but I don't even remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to someone, kind of like a friend, and they started like humming "Take Me Home, Country Road," and I don't like that song with a passion. Like it is the worst song. I'm sorry to say, but it's like one of the worst songs for me. The reason why I don't like it is when I was in clown school, I was just a wee lad. I was just a wee individual, and I wanted to go to because you go to college, uh, the first thing you want to try, it's like a whole new experience. You're gonna try like going to parties and stuff, and I was just a wee lad, never been to a party, never been to like the upperclassmen type of parties, and so I had an old friend at the time. They asked me like, "Oh hey Pierre, you want to go to this party at like the upperclassmen like dormitories?" And I'm like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, I would love to go." And so I went with them. And the minute we entered the area where this party was, like, there was a bunch of parties, I guess. Like there's like a bunch of parties at like this dormitory area. The minute we go there, there's a horde. There was a horde of people, and they are drunk out of their minds. They're like, and they start singing take me home, country road." I'm not gonna like sing it because I don't know what the rules are for that, or like, does it count, or like will my stream get bonked? But they were singing it, and they're singing it really loud, and it's not good because they're singing it out of tune also, and it and every time I went to that area for like a different party, it always sounded it was always that song. That's like their go-to, and I don't know why that's their go-to. I don't understand. Like there's plenty of other better songs to sing, right? Like when you're inebriated. I feel like, I don't know. What would To be fair, all the parties I ended up like going to or like hosted, we always, and whenever my friends and I got drunk, they would sing they would sing Numb by Link. They'd sing like Linkin Park. We'd sing My Chemical Romance. They'd sing like Paramore songs. They'd sing all this other like emo music. Oh my gosh. But to be fair, that was more fun than hearing Sweet Home Country Road. Right then. Is it? Yes. Oh no, hold on. I need another layer. I need another layer here. I still can't believe Clown School was a real place. That place is like a fever dream. Fever dream and a half. It was like not surreal, but it was definitely a very unique place. Ooh, excuse me. Half the things I've heard at that place, like, I don't even think I could say here. But you know what I can say about that place was that it was, for a clown school, it was really like haunted. That was like the most like haunted place I have ever experienced. It was it was like, oh no, it was I had a good amount of like ghost encounters, but also like I heard a lot of other like people's experiences as well, and it was odd. It was just weird. One of the first like encounters I had was when I was like a freshman, and I would like, some of my class, like performance classes, would run really late. By late I mean like 8:30 in the evening. But I would walk back to my dorm room, and there was, the building I lived in didn't have any elevators, but it was just a staircase, and we would have to you had to go up the stairs, obviously, and I lived on the second floor at the time. And when I was going up the stairs, it was like the stairwell, yeah. No, stop. Okay. The stairwell was like a cylinder. Yeah. So the stairwell was like this. So like this would be like the first floor, second, and then third. There were only 3 floors, I think, if I remember correctly. But and then there was like a lower floor, which was the basement. And there was just like another floor down there. But the door would be there, and then there's like a set of stairs that go up here. But there's like the wall, and then there was like another set of stairs coming up this way. You go around and you go up, and then you like turn, because then there'd be like the floor, and then there'd be like the other set of stairs, and then there's like the door to go into the hall of the second floor. And then as I was like, while I was like up here and I was about to like turn to the wall, out of the corner of my eye, I see the figure of some tall person going down the stairs towards the basement. And it definitely, I was completely alone in this staircase, in this stairwell, because the door, the door on the first floor that you like enter to get in to the stairwell was really loud. Like, it was a giant metal door, and you would have heard it. You would have heard it if someone like turned the knob and pushed it open to like enter the stairwell. It always made like a loud sound and a click as well. There was nothing. And obviously, and it was very clear that like no one had come in behind me, because I would have like, the hinges were like squeaky too. So like if I'm small, so like, you know, I only push it open enough for me to slip through. But if it's like a taller or like any other person, they'll like bust the door open, and they would, I don't know, it would be like you'd hear it, and it was so quiet because it was like really late in the evening, and it was a shadow figure, and I didn't like that I saw a shadow figure. And I saw that shadow figure like three other times in that stupid stairwell. Another time was like when I was like doing laundry, and surprise, the laundry room just had to be in the basement, and I just I hated it. It just was not fun. Another time in that same building, my roommates at the time were not home, and I had the dorm to myself. I had the room to myself. And that night, it was like a different night. It wasn't the same night I saw the shadow person. Oh gosh, that was a hit. Sorry, excuse me. That same night, oh, here. That same night, I was like getting ready to go to sleep, and as I would like look at my phone in the evenings, and then like when I'm ready to go EP, I'll like, you know, like I'll turn it off and I'll put it down. But as I put it down that night, my eyes adjust pretty quick to the dark. My eyes adjusted, and I saw, I kid you not, like a static figure. It was horrifying. It like walked across my room, and I was like, oh my god. From Insanity, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the art. Oop, that is the wrong color. Yeah, to this day, I don't know what that was, but it's crazy because I saw that figure again, like the following year in a different dorm when I was at clown school. And I was like, oh no. I also like, there was a lot of weird like ghost encounters during that like the following year after my freshman year. There was and the thing was that, well, I'll get to that, explain why that happened so much apparently. So I had upgraded in life with my housing that year. So I was moved to a nicer building. And what ended up happening was that I lived in an apartment and I had 3 other roommates. And they, what did they do? They you know, they weren't really there all the time. I barely saw them. And they, what was it? They I only had like, I don't know, the way it was like phrased was like there were 2 bedrooms, but 2 people were in each room. So I had like, I just shared a room with one other person, but I had like multiple roommates. But besides the point, me and my roommate didn't really talk a lot. And mostly because like, I don't know, I think we were just both kind of awkward individuals. So like we didn't know like, oh, do we talk or whatever. But we eventually like, you know, started talking and stuff. And when we started talking, like being comfortable with each other to talk, we found I had gotten a text one night from my friend while I was like I think I was like on my way home, and they told me that I would have like photos of my family on the wall, and like oh no, my thing. Hello? Oh no. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So I would have photos of my family, and they told me that one of the photos had fallen from my bed frame, and it had just fallen into the middle of the room. Now granted, that would be a normal occurrence if you know, if my photo wasn't like, by the laws of physics and aerodynamics, I don't think that's how photos would work. So my bed was like over here. It was like a bunk bed, so I had like a ladder, whatever. And then like my desk was right here with like a little chair. And my roommate's bed was like right here. And what ended up, my photos were like all over here. And from it was this photo, the middle photo, somehow flew all the way down here on the floor. And there's no way, there's like no draft, there's no wind. Our windows didn't really work, so they wouldn't open. Also, it was during winter, so our windows wouldn't be open. And we had an AC right here, but it wouldn't, there's no way it would blow air out to move to the center of the room. And it was odd. It was a bit, it was scary. Another thing that happened in that room was that apparently every night, and I had heard it a few times, but it happened a lot. But the thing was, I always wear like headphones at night because I would listen to music and fall asleep. And my roommate would tell me that they always heard like something that sounded like a little metal ball being dropped in the same place of our room. And I had heard it, and it always sounded like it was from down here, right at the foot of my ladder, and like right in between like the floor. And they would say it always happened at 9 o'clock p.m. every time. And the thing was that we lived on the top floor. There was nobody above us, and there was like nobody next to us either. So like through the walls, like behind the wall where I would sleep, there was nothing. It was just the fire exit. Like that was just a staircase. And then on the other like wall would be our other roommate's room. And honestly, the one that would sleep on that side was never there. So it clearly wasn't anybody. And it sounded like right in the room. Like sounds of specific ambiance when it's like right there with you. So that was weird. That was another weird occurrence. I also had, and the reason why like all these weird stuff, I also had a instance where for 3 nights straight I had nightmares, like really weird, scary night where like I was waking up in like cold sweat, and I hated every second of it. And you know, having nightmares, that's like normal, right? But to have them 3 nights in a row was not normal, and it's very rare for me to have nightmares. But it happened, and I got concerned. So I went to my friends, and they like do tarot readings, and they're very like spiritual, and I trust them with my life. Like I would trust, if I'm getting any spiritual information, I would trust them. But they asked, can we like come to your room or like your dorm and see like if there's any like weird energy? And they did. They came by, and immediately they wanted to leave because they said that there was like some bad energy in the room. And they asked me questions about like my roommate and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know anything really. And they had asked my roommate came back, because my roommate was also curious too to hear what my friends would have to say. And so they asked my roommate some questions, and apparently my roommate was a witness in like not a witness, but they didn't have an actual like involvement. They were just present when apparently in their high school days that their friends thought it would be funny to play with a Ouija board. And so my roommate apparently did not touch it or did not interact with it, but they were in the same room when their friends did. And apparently that stuff just stuck with them because they kept experiencing really weird stuff at their own home and things like that. And it would just follow them. And I ended up like really believing it because my roommate had moved out early during that year. So when they had moved out, they had graduated early. That's what happened. They had graduated early, and so they moved out early. So when they moved out, all the weird stuff that was happening in the apartment stopped. So I am fully convinced that my old college roommate has a haunting following them. And I actually spoke to them a while ago, kind of recently actually, and they seem to be doing fine. They haven't shared any weird tales that has followed them, so I think it stopped. But you know, that was really weird. We also had another thing was like we also had a ghost. We had a ghost in the apartment. So one time I had lost, not that I left my keys behind. I forgot to grab them, and I wasn't too concerned because our doors would lock automatically after you left, but I just had thought I had my keys in my bag that day. And what when I had gone home, I realized like, oh crap, I don't got my keys. My usually one of my roommates would be at her dorm. But for some reason, this day, none of them were there. Especially my roommate. My roommate was always there whenever I would get home at this time. And it was like early afternoon as well. It was like 2 o'clock, I think. And I was knocking on the door. I was like hoping someone would like hear me, and I was like standing there for like 3 to 5 minutes, and they didn't answer. No one answered. But then I heard the toilet flush inside my apartment, and then I heard the bathroom door open, and so I started knocking harder because I'm like, oh, they probably didn't hear me because they were in the bathroom, whoever was like, whichever roommate was in there. And I heard footsteps walking, and they didn't open the door. And I was and then I just like took out my phone at that point, because so I could like text the group chat I was in with my roommates. And as I was about to send a text, I see from down the hall one of my other roommates coming home. And so they asked like, oh, did you leave your keys? And I'm like, yeah, I did. And they're like, oh, I'll let you in. And so when we actually, like, as they were like taking their keys out and everything, I was telling them like, I think one of the others are like, I'm like, I think one of our other roommates are in there, but I don't see, they didn't hear me, I guess. And I told them like, yeah, you know, like I heard someone like in the bathroom and stuff. And they're like, oh, they probably had like headphones on or something. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. And they open the door and we go in. No one was in our apartment. Nobody was there. And I thought it was my roommate probably. And I open our door to our room. They weren't there at all. And I go over and I knock on my other roommate's door and I ask like, oh, is our other roommate there? And they're like, no, they're not. And I'm like, who the hell or what the hell did I hear walking around? There's like, believe me when I tell you, there is no way it was an intruder. Because we didn't have a balcony. Our windows didn't open like normal windows. They were like sliding windows, and they opened like a third of the way, honestly. And there's only one entrance, and clearly no one's in there. And I don't know. No one got out the window because there's no balcony. There's nothing to catch them, and we're like 4 stories high. We're like 4 stories high, and it's like if you got out of there, you would break all your limbs for sure. I still don't know what to make of that. There's also occasions where like my door would lock. Like it would lock me out. Like my bedroom door would lock me out. And at one point they thought like, oh, maintenance needs to change the locks, so they changed it, and then apparently it reverted back, and it didn't get fixed. Well, no, it reverted. I just blanked out. Oh my goodness. They switched the locks, and then you know, the door was working again. It worked, but afterwards the same thing happened again. And so I don't know if that was a ghost or that was like some weird thing. Cassidy! Hello! Yo, yo, yo! How are ya, hon? How ya doing? I was wondering when you drop on by, God, what would I call you? I wonder when you fly on in here. Hold on, yeah, it is you. I was thinking about you and I thought, hey, why not? Scamp, yeah. You're a little scamp. That's what you are. What? No. Let's see, let's see. What am I doing? I was telling them, I was telling ghost stories of when I used to be at clown school. And all those like weird, like encounters I had in my... Am I drinking water? Yeah, I'm drinking water. I have a jar next to me. But I also got, I got a bag of chippies with me. I don't know if I want it true or if you can hear me, but... How about you? You drinking water, Cass? I'm good, thank you. Oh, you started already? Sheesh. I was gonna wait for later to start. But maybe I should. Should I? Boy, would I! I'll grab my bottle in a second. I just want to finish. Let me do the settings on this one. Oh, Oh, you're doing you're eating a themed dinner. Uh, I forgot it's St. Patty's Day. Honestly, are we? Yeah. Since we're talking about it, I did say that I have a little surprise for later. I posted that we're doing a little surprise, or I'm doing. Well, yeah, I'm a part of a surprise, I guess. Just asking if we should say anything since you're here. I need to move you place where I can see. There we go. Soup rise. Soup? Soup? May I have a bowl of soup? Let me do my little dot. Dot of happiness. Ah, my dot of happiness. There we go. Ooh. One. Wow. Internet, please don't do this to me. Oh. Okay. There we go. What? Oh. Hmm. I hate getting emails so late in the night. It's not fun. No me gusta. Like, please, I'm not working anymore. Leave me alone. I don't want to go celebrate a kid's birthday party last minute, please. I want to have fun. It's St. Patty's Day, please. Ugh. Let's see here. La da da. Oh, wait, okay. I'm gonna go grab my little bottle of wine, and I will be right with you, Cass. I'll join you on the celebration. Let me... Here we go. Okay. And we're back. So I have a little, not a little, it's kind of tall. Probably it's the size of my forearm up to my hands, the tip of my hands, but it's a little, it's all white wine. I picked up a couple weeks ago because I hate going back to the store for alcohol. I don't want to keep going back. Also, I hate, it's cold right now, so it's like I don't like going to the grocery store when it's winter. The winter season. The winter months. They hurt me. Oh, where's my color? Give me my color back. That's a crazy thing. Okay. Let's Ooh. There. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'd almost forgotten about this. So personally, I don't like dog movies. I don't I don't like movies where they have like dog. The only exception will be Marley and Me, but I will never watch it again because I don't want to cry. But I feel like every dog movie after Marley and Me came out has it out for everybody because they aim to hurt you so much and they know that's how they get you. Like, what is it? A Dog's Purpose? I refuse to see that movie. I refused, but my family tricked me into seeing it with them. And I left. I avoided family movie night because of it. Cause it's so sad. They always hurt the poor baby, and then they just pull some stuff to make me cry about it. It's just so sad. But recently, oh, also I don't like. I've never seen Airbud. I've never seen the original Airbud movie. But what I do know of is the sequels, which is the Buddies series. And little Pierre bro watches those movies a lot. Well, he used to. I don't think he does anymore. But little Pierre bro used to. You cried for Beverly Hill Chihuahua too? How? Why? Personally, I hated those movies the most too, because it was just, I don't know, I felt cringe. I feel an immense wave of cringe whenever they make a Chihuahua character have like a Hispanic accent, and I just take, not that I take it personally, but like it's always that accent. Granted, I know Who was it? Was it George Lopez that voices Poppy? Is that his name's Poppy too? I'm like, oh. What's even the premise for Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2? Of course they're not. Of course they're not. Have you seen Shrek? Nobody is safe from domestic arguments. It's a thing that will progress through children's media forever. Hold on. I require a chip. A chip, my lord. A chip for you. No, that is not my head. What does my head even look like? What? There we go. All right. You need your earring. Earring like this. Yeah, sure. Key to city, key to my heart. Key to the I don't know. What else do they give keys out for? There we go. Cute. Hmm. Okay. All right. Oh, I see. Well. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I was just checking like my stream. I know that the health is not as great as I would like for it to be tonight. It was so good the other day. Why? I'm gonna see if I can pick. That's it. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, okay. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Can I don't know. I think this is... okay, I'll add a wee bit more. And we're gonna move to mine. And then we'll move over to another thing I want to show. Go. Cute, cute. They're the wonderful bestest of friends. Clown and a crow. Ugh. That friendship, friendship. That's what they call it, friendship. Okay. Oh. Oops. Well, I'm gonna call it there for drawing. Oh, you left? I didn't even realize. Hey, buddy, welcome back. Look, I did us. I did us. Ain't we cute? But since you're here, I can now show a wonderful little thing called hold on. What? Okay, done. Transition. Okay, whatever. Okay. I can now show this. I'm so excited. Accidentally mute. Oh, I see. Oh, no worries, bud. I'm just gonna show this off real quick before I make our little announcement for later tonight, if that's alright with you. Here it is! Yay! I finished cleaning up my room. I hope you like it. I sure as heck do. I'm so excited I get to show you my room now. Ooh, I'm realizing that my chat isn't here. Here's my room in all its lovely glory. My chat room is not in here. Hold on, let me... Don't... Are you sniffing my room? Why? Hold on, let me add, hold on, let me yoink a chat real quick. Chat, yes. Add There we go. There y'all are. Let me also add. Um, where is chat? Chat. Chat box. There you are. Let me add y'all in here. Add. Let me shrink ya. Let me shrink you down there. There you go. There you go. There you are. So yeah. We've got our lovely. This is my room. This is where we're gonna hang. This is where I mostly hang out a lot of the time whenever I get home from a show or a kid's birthday party that I got asked to do. Um, I collect a lot of knickknacks. There's a lot of smaller things that you guys can't see, but you can see my. I really love this lamp. That's my favorite lamp over there. The pretty lady lamp, leg lamp, the pretty leg lamp. And also I have uh the David with a little Davido covering up you know, if you've ever seen the David, you know what it's covering up. I can't show that here. I'm not say so, but I am safe for work. So, but yeah, I painted my room myself. Oh, this is also my favorite chair. It's very comfy, very snuggly. Um, I also have my bed. My bed is over there. It is a moon. I always wanted, you know how like kids have their cubicle. Why? Why are you why are you like this? Why am I here? To suffer. um yeah, so like you know how kids always have like the race car bed? I have a I have the a floating moon bed. It's currently not moving because I'm not sleeping in it, but it does kind of like go up and down when I sleep, like very gently, like hovers. I also have Worm on a String. That's Alejandro. I love him a lot. He keeps me company at night, and he just likes he chills out. He hangs out over there. Uh, there's also a poster for one of my favorite bands called The Gums. They're pretty cool. What's hanging on it? Worm on a String. That's Alejandro. I also have my favorite painting, The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. I also have two movie posters of two movies that I really love. The Goonies, which has a huge soft spot, and I have a huge spot in my heart for The Goonies. It's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. I can't like oh, I watched that when I was like a little kid and it was amazing. Also The Thing. I have a soft spot for films with like old horror films with like I'm a sucker for like nice movie effects and things like that. So like I have a huge respect for like older movies from like the 70s and 80s especially. Um like especially like puppeteering. I'm like a not that I'm a huge like Jim Henson nut, but I do love like the art form of puppets and making all those kind of special effects. It's really cool and it's super interesting to me. So I really love that. I really appreciate all that kind of like craftsmanship and like artwork in films. I feel like it adds so much more and to see like all that life be put into films like that, it's super cool. Um and as you can see, I also have a hee hee ha ha picture up there of two dinosaurs, one choking out the other. I came across that and I printed it out and I just hung it in a nice little frame. And my cute little egg rug, I made that actually. I was very proud of myself. Uh I took a on my travels. I passed by like a lamp post, and they put up like those posters, things that are going on. And there was a carpet. Like they taught you how to make like rugs, and I was like, I want to make a rug. I need a rug. My floors are so cold. So I made an egg. It's a fried egg. Yes, they live underneath my bed, and they keep my little feeties warm from when I wake up. And yes, and then I just have like a little uh block drawer. It doesn't even have it. It's not a drawer. It's just my nightstand. I put like my that's where my lamp is. Sometimes I'll bring over a book. Other times I'll have like something else. I don't know. Like my glasses will go there. Um but my glasses are on my desk right here, so you can't obviously they're not over there. But yeah. And behind me are some windows. I have like bubble windows. They're really fun. It's like the windows in the like the McDolan's play area. Those ugly little and you get out of bed. Oh, yeah, cuz you live on the farm. I didn't know you lived in a chicken coop though. Hold on a second. Oh my god, we got a room now. Oh my god. Hero doesn't live in squalor. They don't live in the abyss of Clip Studio. Oh. Oh, the crow eggs. I see. Oops, sorry. I'm chewing again. Ooh boy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I'm happy I get to show off my room now. I'm definitely gonna be maybe sometime in the future I'll get to show you other things that I have in my house or my room. But this is it for now. Yeah. Well, since we're here, since I've shown this off, I think I can say now that um I will say that tonight after stream, Cassie and I'm going to be over on Cassidy's channel, and we are going to have our first collab together. I'm just going to be joining Cassidy and watching her play along uh Sherlock Holmes video game, and I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to help solve a mystery, I believe. And we'll have some fun banter. You'll get to see the chaos duo. We're pure chaos, and I don't think it's gonna help any better because Cassidy's enjoying St. Patty's Day right now, and I'm gonna try my best to kind of catch up. But other than that, yes, I am the Watson to your. I'm a Whittle Watson. I'm a Will Watson, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my pout. But yes, we're gonna be playing. Well, I mean, she's gonna be playing. I'm just gonna be there looking pretty. But we'll banter. We'll have some laughs. We'll have some drinks. We'll share some stories, and we will enjoy our time together. I will be posting a link to Cassidy's stream on my Twitter. So or I'll be like reposting the link on my Twitter. So if you want to catch us there, we're gonna be there in about Cassidy. How at what time will it be at for us? Or we're still working out the technical setups. I like looked up and I see Danny DeVito and I'm like, "Oh, we have meme emojis in YouTube." And I'm like, "No, we don't. That's what I did." Oh, you need me to test. Oh, okay. So it's it's all on me. Okay. Okay. Well, it's perfect timing. So we're gonna end stream here for the night, folks. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I know we didn't do a whole lot of drawing, but hopefully you'll if you are around or want to check out, I'll still be on Cassie's channel if we get this stuff working tonight, and we'll have some more laughs together there. So thank you so much for taking a peep at the show. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening or day, and I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. So, bye bye.